Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you another episode of my Assassin's Creed Valhalla playthrough. Now, in the last episode, we finished off Winchester, the quest line, and all the wealth and that. Then we went back to our settlement to try and get the quest line for Hamptonshire. But there was no quest line for Hamptonshire. And now we're in Norway, having just been to Valhalla, basically, through the the branches of Idrisil, which turns out to be an Isu construction. Anyway, I'm started in the inventory screen because, something happened at the end of last stream, and I had to cut it. And what happened was, Sigurd
Kill that background.
was grabbed by Basim as he exited.
You must suffer 1,000 times what I suffered.
What is this about?
My son, Eivor. This is about my son.
Also,
Speak nonsense, Basim.
Basim very much seems to be Loki. What the?
Forgiveness is impossible.
We shared so much in England. Fought and bled together.
Dig, Eivor, into the wellspring of your memory.
Also, he seems to remember his time as Loki. Which does make sense considering
Speak your grievance.
Sigurd had to
Show
be
yourself.
tortured.
I do not wish to fight with you.
Eivor doesn't remember, so
What
what
does
is
battle serve?
battle?
Let us speak.
I have waited countless ages for this moment. No more talk. I hunger for this kill.
Ow! Ow. Why you gotta switch it up? Ow. What the? What am I meant to be doing? I don't think I'm meant to be. Ow.
Show me your neck. Show me. The kiss of a wolf takes my prize. Of course. Rise. My son will not have suffered in vain.
You spout nonsense like an alehouse drunk.
I mean, if you're just gonna give them to me. Bitch.
You will not die in peace. You will never see your home or your people again.
You are assigned to this, so be it.
He's so much more sprightly than I am. Why did my block not work? We seem to have stopped moving. Aha, got... Did you really just punch me?
Is this what you wanted?
I want you to suffer!
Huh. Why are my blocks not coming through? What am I meant to be doing? Ow. I didn't even wait for the smoke bombs to go off. Am I meant to be doing something? Like, why is he able to climb up there? I can't leave the circle. Or square. Ow, I deserve that.
When I am finished, you will be a sack of blood and shattered bones, and my conscience will be clear.
So am I meant to just keep hitting him until he gets through all his dialogue? That was bull. Ow. You just dodged my axe throw. Oh, fucking. If I don't parry him, then I get no opening because he keeps. And now I can't dodge. That should... Oh, what the hell was... Fucking hell, what am I meant to be doing? Good.
Damn! Let us make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Coward! Face me! Fight me here! Be on your guard, Sigurd!
I know it's meant to be maniacal last, but he does not do that well. Ow. Yeah, I jumped the wrong way. I jumped the wrong way. Oh well. Hopefully I didn't just jump back to the exact same save point. Though I think I might have.
Damn! Let us make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Coward! Face me! Fight me here! Be on your guard, Sigurd!
Why? Okay, so he goes up. I'm further behind than I was last time.
Sigurd! Be careful! He's coming for you!
Damn it. Ow. Where the hell am I now? Can I make it back around? I don't think so. Turns out I can.
You die here!
This brings me no joy, Justice Bringer. You were always so kind, but you chose the wrong side.
I am your prize, Basim. Come.
You are indeed. not die!
Not here. Not by your hand.
I will leave you here to die, like a rotting fruit on a dying tree! You died once, you will again!
Smart.
Sigurd! Stop this thing! Douse its fire! Sigurd!
Who's the other person that was up
Does he
there?
still live?
He does. But in darkness.
Is there always two people up there?
Bastard. For how long had Basim been planning this treachery?
I dare not guess.
Hang on.
Gods! Am I to be hounded by a parade of blood-minded traitors the whole of my life? There is no end to this.
You have something you want
Is
to
that
say?
Velka's
Then
mother?
Say it.
I need some time to breathe. Let me sit a moment.
I think that's Velka's mum. So she knew who she was as well.
That man's anger, his rage. It had a familiar sting that I cannot place.
He was raving, Sigurd. Without sense or reason. Pay it no mind.
I am not mad, Eivor. These things I see and feel, I know they are true.
I know, brother. Now more than ever. You always spoke true. We should cast our eyes towards home. It's a long journey and I... not well.
Home. Eivor. On our journey here, I had much time to think. On the ecstasies and the agonies of our friendship. I am not the man I was. My time as the Jarl of our clan has run short. You must lead us now.
Do you mean this?
When Dag called you out and challenged you to a duel, you let him die with honor, in spite of his betrayal.
He did what he felt was right. And I honored that.
I recall our days in Osenifordshire, our search for the Saka Stone. You disagreed with my orders, but you followed them. You questioned my methods, my aims, but you did not disobey. And when I passed judgment on Holger, you let my sentence lie. Though I knew you disagreed, the look on your face said all. And I remember and admire the way you guided us from Norway to England. You kept my anger in check, my ambitions focused.
It was a trying time.
In all my days away, in my fog of confusion, you have shown great wisdom and strength and leadership. Where you go, Eivor, I will follow. Our clan is yours to lead.
Thank you, brother. I won't let you down.
You have a stormy look.
So we
Years
did
ago,
get 4 of the 5 good.
before we left for England, I saw a vision. A vision that foretold a betrayal. That I would betray you. I refused to believe it. I would never do such a thing, I told myself. But in the years since, I have robbed you of your dreams. of England, of Valhalla. If you feel I have wronged you, brother, I will make it right.
We cannot unweave our fates, Eivor. All is laid before us, from the day we are born. To be angry at this would be like wrestling the ocean. A pointless struggle.
We two ragged ravens. What a saga we have inscribed together.
A tale for the ages.
So there's Xenophobia, Holgear, sleeping with Randvi, giving Dag his weapon, and getting them to Norway without the treasure from Kjotve. Those are the 5 choices. I chose to sleep with Randvi, which means I had 4 of the 5 good ending choices. Had I done a second one, then we would have gotten the bad ending. At least I think it was 3 out of 5.
Bex, I'm coming out.
Steady, Layla.
Were you watching my feed? What the hell was all that?
I think that was the solution to our problem.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Desmond.
Desmond, what about him?
He was just a bartender before he joined us. Not even a very good one. That's when he learned his real purpose. He was like I don't know, like a singularity, you know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth.
I remember. I worked at Abstergo then.
It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
Abstergo claimed credit for that. Something about their satellite network.
That's bullshit. It was Desmond. He pulled the switch that saved the world.
But that switch is still on. Still generating a magnetic field. One that's growing stronger every day.
The temple Eivor found. That's where the field originates.
Exactly. And it's been running for 8 years. Getting stronger and stronger. It'll be dangerous now. Heat, radiation.
Doesn't matter. We have to fix it. Shut it down.
No. Slow it down. It's still protecting us.
All of this is starting to make sense. Everything I've done, everything I've learned, it led me here to this moment.
You'll need the staff for this one. For protection. Otherwise, you won't make it past the first gate.
Right, of course. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll pack the van.
And I'll contact our ship. It can be in Boston Harbor by tomorrow night.
I don't know what happened with Odyssey, but the fact
Thanks,
that
Bex.
she found the stuff and then all this happens does seem like it was predetermined that she would be the one if there is the radiation and all that. This is where the... No, that's the outhouse. Where was the grave? That's a... Is this it? Yes. This was the grave. Should probably speak to Bex.
Thanks for keeping it steady in there.
You surf this thing better than anyone I know.
That's not true, is it?
Well, nearly. Be careful out there. And come back in one piece.
Thanks, Bex.
Can I read this? Yes, I read that at the start. Do I see these two? These seem to be the notes on what we've learned. I heard this things change when on this, like you get more files and that. Doesn't seem.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
So here's the thing. I know something about that. But I don't know everything about that.
I'm ready.
It's a long way to Beantown. Hop in.
Beantown?
Sean, I'm here.
Ah, good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Not yet, but there's 100 feet of ice above me.
All right, we may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
Zawaho en nakwat. Unsme borturwan di guarde. Ul solos fras hunakudide. Unzum huraz desde rehaz. Zohumsi.
I'm assuming the staff spoke through her because there's no way I'd have been able to remember.
Not got the machine on. Just throw it down. The field it generates, but still protect the earth.
I hear you. The elevator still works.
75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
It's getting hotter already.
Yes, by our reckoning, it's gonna go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it draw so much power?
Tectonics is our best theory. The movements of the Earth's crust, the churning lava beneath. Huge source of energy.
That's tech humans should have. Energy, not pieces of Eden.
Well, when all this is over, we can get a startup going, you know? Get a little workspace, buy a van, just the three of us.
Shit, you're breaking up, Sean.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
Why don't you try calling us when you're topside? Something like that.
Here we go. There you are. You're working overtime.
Where did all this water come from? Probably melting the ice above me. That was a stupid question to ask.
It must have collapsed when the ice melted. Whoa, whoa! Steady.
Aha! Now what? Through here.
A pool of water. From all that melted ice.
Look, if I've learnt anything about pools in radiation areas, I don't really want to jump into them. Actually, there's nothing wrong with jumping into the nuclear rod soaking pool because, well, A, you'd be killed by guards before you got anywhere near deep enough to be affected by the radiation. And B, the top levels of the water isn't actually that irradiated, so it's
Don't look down.
safe to swim
Don't
in.
look down.
Not that I'm condoning that or anything. Oops. She just let go. Don't know why she just let go.
Don't look down.
Again.
Don't look down.
Come on. You learned parkour from Bayek and Cassandra. Why are you parkouring like Abel right now? You can even tap A for X for that one. No matter how long I play this, I'm still gonna use the Xbox control names, aren't I? Hey, we made it.
Why would anyone want to end their life here? Unless they felt it was just beginning. It's just like the Animus. It's just like the Animus. This is Eivor's Valhalla. Or a simulation of it. So what am I looking for? Will I know it when I see it?
Hopefully, because we don't have the Raven, the Eagle sense anymore.
Something feels off.
I wonder what it could be. can't jump over it. Can I slide under it? So what I'm...
What is this?
What the?
Are you doing this? Are you pushing this machine to its limit?
We will never bend. So here we went, in fealty to our master.
Who's your master? Is he here?
They flatter me. I am only a guest in their world. A world spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes. A hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed. But I'm not alone in this place. Not always. I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place, I contacted you. Through the digital lasses that enwebs this earth like a spider's nest. In our day, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the temples you have visited, all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
God damn it.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come.
At peace. At last, we rest.
Is that it? Is it done? Basim! Where are you? What is that?
Looks like a tree.
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again. Layla. Hello.
You know me?
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray.
Giving off real
8
Dr.
years ago,
Manhattan
the odds of
vibes.
your arrival were 15,055,003,276 to 1. As the years passed by, those odds improved. And as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading these, searching for a way to finish everything we started so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads,
But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades. I must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This node. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
Yes. I start all my calculations from this point. The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limiting.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond?
What if he didn't save the world? What if he walked away and let the world burn? Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
I see. An interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions. Explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We
Once
have a
you
lot of
rule
data
out
to
what
sift
is
through.
impossible,
Are you staying?
all that remains,
Until we
no
find
matter
something
how
useful, I will.
improbable,
I don't want this to happen
is
ever again.
possible.
You
I
may
butchered
not have
that
much
quote.
time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No, you do not.
Yeah, you sort
What?
of dropped it
How?
when you got plugged in.
Of course.
Of course.
Fuck. All right. We'll find a solution together. However long it takes. And if that means I can never leave, so be it. I owe this to the people I hurt. The people I love.
Yes. I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
You with me.
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the Mad One here?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then, a new world awaits.
That was what I knew about the message. That Bassam was the third. Still confused whether the Mad One is Tyr or someone else.
Sean, Bex, I had a choice. And I chose to stay. You'll wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine. In a manner of speaking.
A manner of speaking. Jesus, we have to find her.
You heard her. She doesn't want to be rescued.
Bullshit.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Because of you. You left her there.
This is all a bit much. I know I'm in the same situation.
Nope, nope. You're in a class all your own, man.
We're assassins now? Not hidden ones?
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles. I'd like to meet William Miles. Would you bring him to me?
We can call him. Encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
No technology. Face to face. A meeting of minds. It's time to take the fight to these Templars, as you call them. I won't go anywhere, my friends. Your animus is in good hands.
How much do you know?
My dear, we invented such things long, long before you did. I'll figure it out.
I mean, the ancient ones constructed the Yggdrasil, which is sort of an animus. Eivor had that potion, which was sort of an animus.
It's a nice place to die, Eivor. Not everyone gets to choose. You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing. And now, I can take from you anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine. And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together.
Why would you want a giant wolf, a half-corpse lady, an 8-legged horse, and a serpent that circles the world? What possible use could you have with those nowadays?
Magical. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all garbage must be packed out. And please water the plants once a day. Poor little plant. I looked like you not long ago.
So I'm guessing they didn't water the plant. I want to see what he has to say with some modern day thing. I thought there was a sitting area over here. There is. Can I have him sit in the lawn chair?
wonderful smell of wood smoke. I'm glad some things never change.
He seemed to have understood what a computer was, which is interesting.
You're cordially invited to John and Judy's wedding, taking place this November, Village Chapel. That would be interesting.
You don't even know those people, Bassam. So is Bassam going to be the main character of... Okay, it still just runs off to the... That's gonna be weird for people who, never actually finish the story of this game when they pick up the next one. Like, they'll see Bassam in Egypt, maybe the game doesn't gel with them as much as other games do, but they still pick up the next one, and they're just like, what the fuck? I can't examine the card game. Shall we make Bassam look at the outhouse? I don't know why I'm asking.
Tools or instruments of torture? Or both?
Tools. Come on, Bassam, let's examine the outhouse. Bassam can't examine the outhouse. I think that was everything. Yeah, there's Abel's grave again, so must be everything. Last thing I want to examine is the stuff of Hermes. No, I want to go.
Is it wishful thinking to believe this device has a thought interface? Do I really have to use my hands and voice?
Heh. Ooh. That's ooh. That's gonna be a sad email. Yeah, that's new recording. That would be Layla's message here. Yeah. That was Layla's message. Can you interact with this? No.
Hold tight, love. A new world has opened to us. Once I get my bearings, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Well done, young man. You were onto something.
You have nothing to say about the Idrisil chamber? What about the... No, nothing about King Alfred. Or the Order of the Ancients. Only about Hytham. Well, the original Hytham.
The bleeding effect shouldn't take long to kick in. A few days at most. So here we go.
Here's the thing. Have we ever seen someone self-use an Animus? Like, I know back in the first game, you had an entire team working it. Well, not an entire team, but you had a team working it. I know we've always had Bex or the other one working our Animus in these last 3 games, so has there ever been one where someone self-controls the Animus? I want to know this. I mean, it's unlikely, but maybe. So here's the thing. I knew how this game ended. At least in that sense of the storyline. I knew that was coming. The whole Bassam being brought to the future and everything. However, I'm still confused as to why there's no Hamptonshire questline. Also, the thing I tried to say was, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. Yeah. I got most of it right, but I have a feeling she was intentionally paraphrasing Sir Arthur Conan Doyle with that. Well, at least we got the good ending.
Steady, Avon.
I'm going to assume they're all inside because it's raining. There's Tove.
Avon, Sigurd,
Tove.
welcome home.
We missed a great feast, it seems.
Eivor! Sit a moment and rest.
Sigurd.
For me.
I still wouldn't know what happened to Thor in that.
Gift of the gods, you are back.
Safe and standing tall.
Did you find what you were looking for?
We did. We did. But it was not for us.
What is this?
So, Yeah. I guess you're still hooking up with
Inside of the hearth, come!
y'all.
Your secret is no longer safe.
Eivor? Randvi? What is this? Is everything all right?
Our Jarl's Kuna has returned to lead us forward into an uncertain future. Will you speak to your people?
For love and joy, words can jade. Our souls must sound in a heartful song. And when... No. You're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this. Keep me honest in the times to come.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean's steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. We feast and blaze our trail of red, till Odin gazed upon the dead. The voice resounds the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall.
Python's just like, I don't know the words, but I'm jamming with this music.
May horns resound the mighty hall.
Hope I don't get DMCA for this.
For we who fight, for we who fall.
So, we're now Jarlscombe of Raventhorpe. And our screen has gone black. I don't know if this is intentional or not. Ah, we went to sleep. Order filter arc complete. I don't know why I always put such emphasis on a E at the end of a word. Thing's creepy. Let's see what Randvi has to say.
Sigurd.
Eivor, before you say more, I must tell you something. Randvi and I have ended our marriage.
I am sorry to hear that.
Ah, do not be. We adore one another dearly, but our marriage was not built on love. We were brought together as an act of peace. I was pledged to her well before I knew her. And though we have tried to settle our differences and find love in our faults, it has not worked out. And so we have dissolved our bond. Yet as a clan, we will grow together.
And I'm glad for you both, and for the rest of us. This place would not be the same without you two.
Good day, my love.
Learn to read the room. Have I read these? I think so.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Guess all of us left.
Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
I'll go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather on the Thames, just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
Okay. Velko, what do you want?
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Valka. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Valka. But the yawns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies. And I will see it through.
Go then. With great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Well, by the sounds of that, it sounds like King Alfred's army is going to march on Ravensthorpe while we're away. I think I have something to give to you. If you mention me and your sister out chasing that elk again,
You and Petra chasing a white elk?
I would stab you if I could.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Nothing else?
No.
I must take my leave. So long.
Say hi to Petra if you see her.
She's literally right there.
Eivor, darling, how nice to see you.
I should go. Let's talk again soon.
I mean, I really should have one last shag before leaving for the raid of all raids, but... yeah, I can't upgrade anything in my village just yet. It's going to just be... Why was I running towards my boat? It does sound like there's going to be an attack on Ravensthorpe while we're away. Oh wow. I only ever really interacted with like 3 people. 2 of which I'm in a relationship with, so... Like, we've got Gunnar, the blacksmith, we've got Petra, and we've got Ranvi. They're the only ones I really... I mean, technically we interact with Octavian, I guess. That was only to get stuff out. Hytham. Hytham's the 4th one. Ah, right, the bells are still toiling. Yeah, well. I thought this was a red area. Get off the fence. Get off the roof. Get out of my way. Oh, hey. Didn't know that was there. You got stuck on that rock, didn't you? I should probably get the stuff that's... Right, won't see any of the stuff that's between because we haven't opened the area properly. That makes sense. Oh well. So we've got the last of the order branches in here. By that I mean the last one we were meant to kill before finding out who that Magister is. Then we've got to go back to
Deep into
Kent.
Alfred's heartland. I hope Guthrum has a sound plan.
And then we'll find out who the father is. What the? Wishman War. Oh, there's a little village here. Let me guess. I'm not welcome in here. No, this is Warham. So I should be welcome in here. Oh, you sure have made an impressive wall with no openings. This will surely keep our enemies out. Yep, no way for them to easily breach. Like at all. Not even so much as a toppled over pike. That they could say use as a place to jump through. Was hoping to have been able to get the eagle point before actually activating the quest, but there's literally no way other than the front gate. Seriously.
Strange to see Norse and Saxon banners flying side by side. I should find Guthrum.
Soma!
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
I mean, if you don't need to kill anyone.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
Let me guess, it's not actually Alfred.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do
No,
not
it is.
challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
Right, what's all this then?
Guthrum does not negotiate with oathbreakers. Men whose words are only shadows of their faults.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
I mean, to be fair, we were promised our weight in silver, and we got a stupid cross. Through the fucking...
Leave nothing standing!
Christ is surely with us. Tend to your hell.
You won't fire and flame! Burn it all!
I'll split you!
Ow.
Vengeance steal your sword!
That's where you're going.
literally fought a god in human form. There is no way you will be able to defeat me. I mean, to be fair, I am a god in human form, but that's not the point. If I bested the trickster with a bit of help, ordinary men will not be able to take me down.
It's too late, Liz.
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to take this treasure from the barracks.
Payment for those warriors!
Like, I feel this is going to be part of inside a burnt building. I think I saw another key. Give me that. Yeah. Now where was the second one? Right. That doesn't help me. Okay. Yeah, okay, I did. Wasn't sure if that was going to be the one that I needed both keys for, or... Is that actually how they want me to do this? Okay. I guess not. I thought I was onto something there. Oh no, I've been set on fire. Saw something move up here. I didn't. Why? What's the point of this then? Don't know, but I feel this is going to boost up the pillaging rate massively once I take this. Well, I could well be wrong. I was wrong. Okay then.
traitorous scum! I will feast on your marrow in Valhalla!
That should have worked. You know, I was hoping that would come down on it. There we go. Three thirds to light one house on fire? That sounds like good numbers, doesn't it?
Payment for those warriors they have sent to Valhalla!
There we go.
The prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
Huh, how'd I miss? How many? Come on, Guthrum, you're helping me to loot places now. Why are your doors barred? Of course. Why wouldn't there be a chest in the place where there's an eagle point? There's always a chest in the place with an eagle point. What the fuck? Hey, it's up more. Oh. And now the final one over here. Nope. Got it. Okay, that's literally the only way in and out. Come on, Guthrum, let's go speak to someone.
This place is routed, Soma. Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men! Move!
I'm going to guess that's what this... Yep. So, did Alfred know that Uber was, Guthrum's brother?
Saxons ahead!
Blindside, idiots!
Where is your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse! Thor!
Take your last breath. For Uba! His blood soaks your soil!
Watch my back!
Every soul we meet sent to their gods. Let us keep moving.
Ah, look, another.
Ruins are close! Keep moving! More Saxons! Throw your weapons!
Will reward
Yeah.
Come on.
You are Aldi!
Thanks, Haber.
There's the
For
target!
Uba! His blood soaks your soil!
You're dead.
Cut down the stragglers! Every Saxon is eager to meet their maker!
I wonder if Fiona and Soma are going to be reunited in this quest line. Considering we can bring our crew wherever we want.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester?
Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast. Their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We'll not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Oh, bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred and his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, dash yourselves against hopeless causes.
Ow. The fuck's the hole?
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd?
Grab that on the way.
Back with you.
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
Are you coming with me? So we're going to see what this is.
Time to end this chaos, Steve.
What the fuck is that noise it's making? You know, you're harder to hit Why are you not locked on anymore? Did you really just dodge my... This would have to be one of the easier. Look, the only real problem with this is how evasive Lynxes are. That.
Feels stronger already.
Was I meant to use Guthrum to help me in that fight? Probably not. Codex. What's in here? Locations. Westman's Wood and the Isle of Wilt. So that must be the one that we had partially opened already. Yeah, down here. Why is there still this bit that's uncovered? So it's very likely that there's a treasure hoard map about here. Because that's what happened with the last place we opened. That's probably another mask. Oh well, let's go save these Danes. I don't expect they also want me to clear the river while I'm here.
There! This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings.
Guards here, vigilant.
What is your plan?
We can tread quietly, so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
This one's mine!
Yeah, we sort of failed the stealthy.
We feed the raven this day.
Oops. Hey, I recommend using the truce, so that's exactly what I did.
Can you see your men? certain. Just hope we find them soon. We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling that we're not going to be able to save all of them. Why would you tie them up with their weapons?
You are a good friend to me.
I told you Guthrum wouldn't leave us.
Enough skulking.
These Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Guthrum, some of your men.
I need this. I love it when someone gets decapitated with a shield.
There is a camp set up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
A good haul! Let's go!
What's the point in that? There's a sinkhole there.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
Yeah.
Ah, my friends. You have my thanks.
Every Saxon who... we will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here, to our camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Where are you taking me?
We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives. A changed man. But he is free of Fulk's torment. And at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth, and blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
So... am I just meant to know where to go, or... I always have enough artifacts to give to Octavian again. So where do you want me to go? Because I've yet to uncover Chippenhurst. Chippenhurst. You want me to just go back to the camp near in the ruins, or like normally there'd be a quest? Well, that wasn't what I needed to do, now was it? I guess we'll try the camp in the ruins.
Cut you down.
It had to be done. I don't know if that was successful. Alright, so that's not where you wanted me to go. Way to go up the Hampton blockade. To the next quest line. So we are meant to have a quest marker. It's about here. So let's say we get all the stuff down here first, and then I want to know why the quest didn't come up. Because they definitely only have... Here's a problem. If we don't have this quest, can we actually continue?
I should not be seen in this area.
What the?
The grave for you?
Why did it auto-lock in the complete opposite direction to where I need to fire that? I think there was also a small treasure here. Come on.
Now! Time to die! What are you waiting for?
You're dead. dead. And guess what? You're dead. This is true. I have a feeling that once I open this next Eagle Point, there's going to be more stuff down here that I could have gotten. Why do you have to be so gross looking?
No! Get the murdering heathen!
You couldn't get me even if I stopped. Is this another mask? Or a cursed artifact?
Let's be going now. Gonna need wings! Your life ends!
Hmm. Let's see if I can get to the Eagle Point without accidentally running over the quest trigger. I mean, in all honesty, I should try and run over the quest trigger as soon as possible, just in case I need to relog, but
Cast about this land, my friend. If they see me, this will be messy.
Look, we've gone so long in the game. We've gotten so far through the game without a game-breaking bug. Please don't give me one in the last region. I think I just ran through that fence. Oh no.
Attack on sight here.
Now!
This isn't our place.
Spread out! We have this!
Aye, that's better. Together, lads, we have this. Have your guts, lads.
Hang on. Okay. See if this works. The only thing I saw on, because I typed in AC Valhalla, where to go after Hampton blockade. I got rid of the where to go after, so and it came up, well, Google autocorrect came up with Kingdom Ends AC Valhalla glitch, which did not instill me with a lot of confidence, but someone said try traveling to Norway and then back, and it should trigger once you get back. Let's hope this works. I don't know what to do if it doesn't. So, yeah. I'm really hoping that they didn't give me a game-breaking glitch at the very end of the game. Now let's go back to the Atlas, go to England. And hope this works. Because the only other option is someone saying they saved the game, they downloaded and installed the newest version of the game, and that seemed to solve the problem. However, we're on the newest version of the game. Yeah. there were a lot of people in the comments of this Reddit ask saying that the England to Norway back to England worked even up to 8 days ago, so yeah, a lot of people saying this works, so I'm going to trust the majority and hope I'm not the exception. That's a predicament. I'm almost finished my drink, yet I don't like having to get up and make a cup of tea in the middle of a stream because I'm up, down, then I gotta get back up once the kettle boils, then come back while the tea steeps, then go back out to put the milk in. But also, I don't have any cans of Dr. Pepper or anything in the fridge, so I can't just go out and grab a can.
Alfred spoke of Uba, building his emblem with England and Britain. West of Arthurton. I feel the west. I must know.
Hey, it worked. I would like to thank, who was it? It was, Senior on Reddit, because they're the one who told me what to do. They're never gonna see this, I'm never gonna actually tag anything, so yeah. Well, let's hope this fast travel doesn't take... Oops. Not sure what happened there. Who the fuck's messaging me? Oh, sweet. Oi. Massive delay on stream. I'm trying. I mean, of course it's a distrust area. Yeah, it's not as big a delay, but still. How did they not spot me? I ran straight past them. Look at all these rocks, by the way. Yeah, we're back at the bandit camp. Yeah, okay, it's the usual 5-second delay, seems like. It was like 10 to 15 seconds when I refreshed it, so that's good. I think it just was lagging behind a little more than normal. But the reason I said, oh, nice, when I looked at my phone is because my bank was able to get the fraudulent Amazon Prime subscription off of my account and get me my $6.99 back. Because I don't need an Amazon account. We already have one. What's the point in having another one? Honestly, surprised my bank was able to get it back from Amazon. I know what they're like. That's why I was expecting a message saying there is nothing we can do. Oh look, now there's a bunch of boats here. They weren't here before.
We owe Ava a lot, my love.
I know. This last affray, I hope the death will be cleared. I long to return home to her.
There you are, Raven. Lufina, my old friend. And I see you've convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself. Ljuvina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped meat. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
You will have one nonetheless. I know. This last affray, I hope the death is cleared.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt. And yet, you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Fair enough.
This last affray, I hope the death will be cleared.
Vinir. You have come far at my call, old friend.
I've done all I can to help King Oswald find his feet. I leave East Anglia in
Why
good
is your
hands.
shield so
You
mounted?
do not plan to return, then?
No. When I heard of a mighty warrior in the west who brings terror to the Saxons, I came to join you, if you'll have me.
Once we have seen to Alfred, we will raise a horn. Not as allies, but as companions.
If drinking and feasting be in my future, I will follow you to hell.
This last affray, I hope the death will be cleared. I long...
Tefder, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
And you taught me a lot, Eivor. Our time together was... well, it taught me much.
I'm glad, Tefder.
In fact, I composed a poem for the occasion. Would you like to hear it?
Later, Tefder. I have many allies to greet before the battle. Stay safe and well until then.
You
hope the death will be cleared.
boys.
I
Have you
long
brought
to
your
return
mothers with
home.
you?
My mother
is
worth 10 of your men.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Vili, what tales are you weaving for these soft-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldum.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear. Tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows, I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we will feast together in victory.
I do not doubt
I
have
don't
seen those
I don't
strong
remember
Saxon
you.
hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your...
Hey, it's
Deolaf, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
I have seen those strong Saxon hens.
Giedrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I don't remember him.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the things, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the things. Roder, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
So we're going to be attacking on multiple fronts, so we're probably going to have to help each of those groups again.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I. Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe arms strong. And together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me! Everyone else go quickly to the village! Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards.
This is
Get
really...
to the village and wait for my signal.
There's no way this is the end.
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
This was the end, and this is a very quick.
Be my eyes.
How he's in the church. Come on, Soma. You know how to parkour. Not exactly parkour, it's climbing up the rock face, but you get what I mean. I have a feeling he's not going to be there.
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst. We could have been allies, but now you'll fall by my sword.
I will never bow to Alfred.
I mean, I was hoping to be able to stun. Ow. Because he's got the heavy shield. Ah, and this lad, I can't tell the difference between the yellow and the red attacks. Why must you always double block?
It does not matter if I die, as long as Alfred is safe.
I deserve that. Ow. Bonk. It was very much a bonk at the end.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Oh no, he died no matter which way we chose. That was expected.
The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Okay, Captain America. Damn. For glory.
Christ is surely with us.
Oi. What am I stuck on?
What can I do? Dead. Get behind
Oh no, there's a thinger.
I will find a way to open the gate from the inside.
There we go, now all the arrows won't have the... Everything else just won't have the same coordination and all that. Ow.
Most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Let's take him.
Together, lads, we have this.
I should check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
That's enough.
I'm guessing that key was for this armor set. This is Lavina. call my crew in.
The other side must be barred.
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one little cockflogger barricaded himself behind that door there!
I will find a way in!
To attack us on our holy feast day? You will regret this unholy interruption. Leave me be. I'm no threat to you.
I need to get back up
If
here.
Alfred has fled Chippenham, it may be Lúthien that tracked him.
Really? The soldier's flail.
Good work! I hope the rest have fared as well.
Your sins!
I just realized I haven't been talking very much. Oops. I got too enamored in the game and may have forgotten I was streaming a little. Okay, let's grab all the treasure here because I don't see any point in having to come back. Doors over there barred. So let's see if there's an arrow place in the back. No. I'm going to shoot in from the back, okay. Is there like a thing on the roof? Not from this side at least. Up there, okay. Oops. I almost did it again. There we go. Oh, hello. And where's the final one? It's over there. Started the battle killing everyone because they killed Soma, and then I just sort of stopped doing that because it was taking too long. Plus people keep coming back so long as the battle's raging, so there's no real way to kill everyone. There we go. Now let's see what Uvina has to say. I liked Soma too. I wanted to see her reunited at least once with Fiona.
Did you see Alfred?
No, but your Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Hunwald? No, I like him. Really, what are you doing?
Hunwald, come! Get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Forgive me, Hunwald. I should have been quicker.
No.
Elric.
No. You were my staunch protector, Elric.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome, and tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
Oh, I liked him too. Also, we have his girlfriend in our settlement. So, Alaric's actually not someone we interacted with much. He is the son of... where was it? Was it Sussex or Kent, where we had to trick the people into thinking that the Queen had been kidnapped so that the King could remarry his childhood sweetheart. I wasn't actually king,
They
but...
are weakened! Let us finish this!
We have the advantage!
Oh, and you've let the other one stand up again.
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ mass! Time has come for you. Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts! These days defy our God and King! Clean skull! Stand still! God protects us on his day of feasts!
Rightio, that goes inside. Now we want to defeat the...
These Danes defy our God!
That's it! They are fleeing! The last of the Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won!
Oops. So we lost Soma and Hunwald. Hopefully we didn't lose anyone. Oh wait, Uber. He's dead as well. Is there anyone else unaccounted for?
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
I must speak to those still living.
Better get the chance to send off. Yeah.
It is done, Brodir. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brodir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brodir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
That's fair.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he...
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He's gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers, I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
I'm sorry, I had to after...
Your first battle, Elorich. You fought well, and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same. But you'll be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
That's also fair. After the emotion in what Luvina was saying, I had to do something, and they said
Do you
my
think
heart
there
will
come
go
a
on.
day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
Erke, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he's tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city watch. He is in good hands.
Oh, we can't speak to Finia?
My thanks, Stowe. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today.
Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
That's all we can ask for.
You're not injured, Tefter.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
And yet that has still not been achieved.
He
Bishop?
shall come to judge the living and the dead.
Deolav, Gidrich, there's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may never forgive me for this.
Had your god taken Alfred's side, we would not have won. So it may be that you did his work after all.
Alfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
He is defanged and a little threat to us now.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Atonement is a long and lonely path, and I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Your debts to me are paid. I wish you well on your journeys.
Is that everyone? Can't speak to Finnear. So we lost 3.
My heart is heavy.
Unfortunate.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes.
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
That's fair.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to your warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms.
Question. Wasn't
Let us
Hunwald
send them on
Christian?
their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end.
Because he was in love with a Dane woman and that wouldn't be allowed under Alfred's rule. Okay, so what do we do now? Look, not gonna lie, I was expecting some grandiose fortress takedown as the final battle area. Not a village that doesn't even have walls.
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it. A plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Huh. We're gonna get this Eagle Point and then that's all we've got time for today, but it's very quick in terms of arc length. Very quick. We've still got a bit of map to clear up. We're gonna do all of this probably in next stream. Pull back to Swanborough about Hunwald's death. And then that's everything. Look, I was tempted to just jump from that straight into telling Swanborough about Hunwald's death. Then I looked at the time so that we were at the end of it. Because I wanted to see if what Velka saw was true. If something actually happened to Thinger while we were away. But since we don't have time for that, I'm going to leave it till hopefully the end of next stream. So it may well be the stream after. That'll also probably be the stream where I do the treasure hoard maps and I don't actually know what's left. Get the rest of the achievements. Anyway, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode and want to catch more of these live, consider following me at twitch.tv/thegeekduo. And if you want to catch up on any episodes you may have missed, or watch any of my other content, it's The Geek Duo on YouTube. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.